Hello, please ignore the background noise. That's just how my microphone works. I have to do it on my phone, and I don't have a microphone, so, whoops. And this is scripted. The only thing is, like, I literally have to sit in the bathroom just so I don't get any interruptions. So hopefully I don't get interrupted or something. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about teachers. You know, those people who teach you, or supervise you, or do both. My teachers coming from 4 schools in the US, they were very interesting. There was one teacher that was like okay, one or two that were okay, but so we'll take them out. Let's talk about the school I'm currently in, since I've been going to this one for the longest time. Also, this is gonna be talking about how teachers have no logic and trash if you didn't read the title, which that you're supposed to do that. So for this video, I'm gonna talk about Miss Loud. We'll just call her Miss Loud because, like, yeah. So Miss Loud is always in our class trying not to help, but often she doesn't even help us with our math. She's like on her phone like the whole time. And then whenever my teacher gets stressed about something, then Miss Loud just says something like, "Oh my gosh, how do you do this every day?" Or some crap like that. I don't know. And then it gets worse. So then Miss Loud always saves them a great lunch. This next part is why I call her Miss Loud. So one time I was with my friend and we were in the kitchen. There was one type of lunch that was on the counter for us to get, and I took it instead of letting her take it and then me waiting for the one server to place the food on the counter. But bad luck for me because Miss Smith was right behind me and started to yell at me. She was just like, "What? That was her lunch. Why would you do that?" Meh, meh. I think she was so surprised because I actually was a good kid as a teacher. I eventually got my lunch and I basically ignored what happened, but I just mocked her. But oh my lord, whenever the microphone is out in the cafeteria, she needs to chill. So the mic is supposed to be for naturally small voices and to make your voice louder so people can hear you. Miss Loud has a naturally loud voice. That practically means she's abusing the microphone and yelling into the microphone. Oh my lord. What she does is she takes the mic with her loud voice, puts her mouth to it, and screams into the microphone and complains if we're not doing what she wants us to do, and if we're misbehaving or talking or something like that. She's all something like, "It's time to clean up. You guys need to stop talking. It's too loud. You guys need to eat your food. Clean up. You guys have no respect for teachers. You need to learn to respect adults. Why are people on the line talking?" Like, she has a mic. You have a mic. You have a microphone. Don't scream in a microphone. So yeah, over here there was like a little speed paint of the teacher. I knew her drew her wrong because she's not skinny. Please, she's not skinny in reality. So excuse that. Yeah, I was practically too lazy to make sprites, so have this. It's not the best. I know it's not the best. It's my first shot of making a story time. Even though it's not really story time because it still happens, Miss Loud is still annoying as heck. But like, why not? You gotta get them subscribers, gotta get the ad revenue, or whatever. Once again, ignore the background noise because I'm trash at recording stuff. And also the middle part of the script was old and I didn't touch it ever since I finished it. So like, I hope you kind of like this video anyways. I also wanted to say that I closed my Wattpad account, Votev account, SoundCloud account a while ago. And I also deleted my Google Plus account because I wanted to start over. But yeah. So I have a new SoundCloud and Google Plus account, and the link is in the description. Have a good afternoon. Make sure those teachers don't get on your nerves. Like, damn. Make sure they don't get on your nerves. Alright?